So in the trailer for their new show, a power couple, Nelly and Ashanti, reveal, that they never thought that they would be back together again. Okay. Hate is a pretty strong word, but could you date someone that you used to hate or that you like at one point in time?
I have to say, first of all, I love that power duo. Ashanti was one of my first crushes, and the fact that, like, early Murder Inc. days, like, it's all coming back together. And if you're looking at me like you are, you have no idea those 2005 days. So I'll keep moving on. I think hate is such a strong word, and the way that they say it with such conviction. I was doing the math, and Nelly's about 50 now. He would have been like mid-30s when they first started dating, and I feel like I could maybe get back with somebody that I dated in my teens or early 20s, because when you say you hate that person, maybe you're not old enough to realize, like, you just weren't working through it. However, at 35, Ashanti and Nelly, like, fully hating each other, I'm like, what went wrong there? And are these resentments gonna carry over?
Right.
Because that's what I worry about. But they also have a ton of money, which means a ton of good couples counseling, right? So I think they'll be able to work through whatever. I also just, you know what? It's a lot of sadness in the world, and to see two like incredible artists get back together, I'm like, all right, guys, thank you. Now I want a song.
Thank you.
Now can we have a song?
Yes,
Let's go.
please.
Let's go.
Yeah, they make circling the block look good, even though I'm against it. Once I've been there and done that, I'm not going back. But as you mentioned, they met in 2003, dated until 2013. They actually were nominated for Grammys in that year that they met, and he was really cute with her and asked her for her autograph, and that's how that all got started. And you're right, I think there's something to do with the age that they were at, and maybe they were just, can you imagine your star is just rising, you're in this cute relationship, but then you have all these groupies, you've got all this money. I'm sure it was a little confusing, but the one thing that I think we should all pay attention to, they may have hated each other, but they always respected each other. When they broke up, the one thing, because everybody talks about when they broke up, one thing they never did was talk badly about each other in a song or in any interview.
That's true.
So that respect was there. So once that hate dies down, if there's not some memory of some horrible song or, some kind of interview that went viral, I think it's easier for you to kind of mend fences and go, you know what, we were young, we made mistakes, but we were always respectful of each other. And I think that's why they can come back together, and everybody loves these two back together.
So do you think then there was probably no cheating or infidelity?
We don't know that, because they haven't been, they used the word
Scorpio
betrayal.
man. There was probably, I can't say for sure, but he was a hip hop artist who was huge at the time. There was a lot of guys in his group and a lot of women backstage, and we saw those Hot in Her videos. I'm sure he made a friend here or there, and it probably just wasn't a good time to have a very serious relationship where you're never in the same place at the same time.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Because I think the reason why you would use the word hate is going to determine if you can actually get back together again later.
That's what I wonder.
Right? Like, if, I dated a Scorpio man and he cheated and I hated him. I really did. But you know what's the other side? To me, if you use the word hate, it means because you still harbor love. The pain is because you love them so hard.
Right.
And so the hate is because someone you love has hurt you. The opposite of love is, I don't care about you.
Yes.
Is actually, like, not thinking about them is the opposite. So the fact that they said hate, it means, like, what did he do? What did she do that the word hate?
That energy.
That there's energy, right? Am I right?
But she also did the textbook thing where she always kept it cute. She was always professional, but every time they were in like an award show together, she would always look so good. And I'm like, that's how you kill your ex with kindness.
Yes.
Remind him when he left, and now he's back.
I don't have a lot of hope for this couple, though, I will say.
You don't think you're gonna make it?
I love them together, and I wish them the best, but statistically, it's not looking good. There was a survey done with about 5,000 people aged 18.
Don't they have a child coming?
Yeah, no, they already had a baby.
They have a baby. 32% of exes who get back together again, of them, only 18% have stayed together for longer than a year.
Oh, God.
So the stats aren't great. There's a reason why you fell out of love, and most time, even like you think about Melanie, what's her name, Griffith and Don Johnson. Remember, they were a famous couple who went away, they broke up, and then they got back together again, and they were together
For this
years.
generation, Dakota Johnson's parents.
Thank you.
For this generation.
So
Anyway, they actually broke up again too, so I just think it's not necessarily the way.
I'm glad you said that. So for all the exes who are in my DMs, you hear the stats, it's not gonna work, so get out.
Hey you, come a bit closer. We've got so many more must-see interviews, spicy debates, lifestyle tips, and pop culture moments. So subscribe to our channel by tapping the logo below and don't miss out.